Christian Women Working from Home, completion of series. This is the part 5 of Proverbs 31, and I will be going from verse 25 through the end of the chapter. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she smiles at the future. She opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and bless her, her husband also, and he praises her, saying, Many daughters have done nobly, but you excel them all. Charm and deceitfulness and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the product of her hands, and let her words praise her in the gates. Now, in completing this series, we see that as a Christian wife, she's being praised by her husband for all the good things that he does. We want to be this wife. We want to be able to be praised in the gates and in the towns and the cities, not for vanity, but for the sake of our husbands and our children and the rearing that we have done. I work from home so that I can show others that it is possible to work from home. I teach, I mentor, I am an entrepreneur. These are the works of my hands and the fruit of my labor. I hope that you all see a way that you can be more productive inside the home while you're raising your children. You don't have to go out to work. You can be your own boss in that regard and be assisting your husband in the household finances and not be ashamed of doing so from home. I know that there's people that are afraid of the internet, and believe me, I understand that. I was one of them. I was terrified of the internet, and now I just go out and I do what I need to do each day, whether it is doing my blog. Because I have post-traumatic stress, I work very diligently to go out of the home for a minimum of an hour each day, no matter what, no matter how difficult it is. I try to say hi to 1 or 2 new people and just be there in that moment and not to get agitated. I know that it's not easy for anybody to do something new. But I truly believe that as a woman, Christian woman, or any woman, that we can work from home, that we can set our own goals and be productive in helping with our finances. So I want you to consider it. I want you to really take a hard look at what you do around the home. Is there a way that you can generate income? Is there, do you love to cook? Can you do a blog about cooking? Do you love to garden? Many people don't have a green thumb and they kill everything that they see. Maybe you have some insight into that. Maybe there's hints and things that you could do inside the home that will generate income without having to go out. Maybe you love to do art. Maybe it's crocheting or knitting. Whatever it is that you can raise income with. The knitting, you can do a blog about it. How do you do something? How, step by step. I can't knit worth beans, but I like the product when it's all done. I do have a friend that knits and does beautiful work, and I truly enjoy what she does. So these are things that you can think about, things that you should consider writing a little blog about, oh, and you like to do knitting? Here's how you do this one. Here's a step by step how you do it. You like to cook? Well, here's a great recipe. Here's how I change it up. All of those things. If you like, just food, going out to eat, give a review of the restaurant that you've been to lately and let us know what's in your town and what you like to do. There are many things that you can do and review. You don't have to just, sit around. If you like to read, go out there, read your book, and do a review so other people can see what the book is about. Maybe it's something others want to read. Look at the websites, look at the different forums, see what niche you can fill, and go for it. So, I want you to think about that. Okay? So we are finished with Proverbs. Now, my next one is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a specific book or a chapter of the Bible. I was given something that was called Who Am I? And with post-traumatic stress, I have to look at that. I have to consider it. Who am I? And I have to do it daily. And I came across something that's about 60 verses long, and it goes throughout the New Testament, and I haven't got into the last pages, so I don't know if it goes into the Old Testament or not. But it is directed to all of us. Who am I? How do I look at myself? How does God look at me? So let's join me in breaking down who am I in my next series. And hopefully I'll have a couple a day that you can look at and research and find other verses, to add to it, to see who you are. And something that I urge you to do, whether you join me with my blogging and do your own thing, if I can mentor you, I will be more than happy to do so. But I want you to make a Who Am I board. I want you to take a poster board and I want you to make pictures. You can take pictures, you can cut pictures out. What do you want to do? What do you like to do? Who are you? And hopefully by my next blog, which will be late tomorrow, I will have started my poster board. That's my goal, is to start it and show you what I am doing and what, how easy it is. So God bless. Have a terrific day. And I hope that you enjoyed my series on women working from home and will continue to follow me as I go to different verses and books of the Bible. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.